Right, this is just a quick guide to save yourself some time on getting the right settings and whatnot. So I am running 4K, obviously. You want to be running 60 Hz at least, or above, what have you. So, obviously the settings I'm going to recommend, which are in advanced. If you're having trouble running them settings, then you could use a lower rendering resolution. Obviously you'll still be displaying at the same resolution, it'll be upscaled, but it's preferable to have effects over rendering resolution most of the time, to a degree. So, gamma, even though I have a monitor, I find that HD TV is the one for me. It must be my settings or something, because when I put it on sRGB, it went all weird and too bright, and I couldn't get it balanced, what have you. But that's my settings. Your settings might vary. VSync. So in this game, you kind of don't want it on, because what it does is if it drops under 60, it drops to 30, which is absolutely stupid. So I'm using Fast Sync, which is an NVIDIA exclusive. It's like an adaptive sync, but you could use like adaptive sync basically, or what have you, whatever you got in there in your control center. Drawing of FPS obviously just for this, and here I have just about everything at the highest settings. I'll show you which ones to get rid of. Dynamic shadows, you shouldn't really need that. Obviously it's in the name. Objects cast shadows. Subsurface scattering, and again in the description, you're not going to be looking at faces in zombies much. Order independent transparency, that's the second most demanding effect in this game, underneath volumetric lighting, so you don't want them to. Anti-aliasing, so basically I'm running 4K, so you don't need it as much. I do enhance from the control center. I use 2 times anti-aliasing, and then I use 2 times anti-aliasing transparency. And what was the other thing? Oh, when you're recording, right? It looks sharper when you don't use AA. It looks a lot higher quality than it is, because especially in this game, you've got SMA, which smooths things out, makes it look lower resolution than it is. Ambient Occlusion, obviously on extra, and motion blur. So in pretty much all games, I'd recommend not having motion blur. It may work in films, but in games it's just a detriment to overall quality. Right, let's apply that and get back to it. So let's go for it.
If you're talking about the fight, he was still breathing last I heard. So I'm supposed to just take this? You got a sickness or something? Ah! You want to take a standing 8? Calm down. We could use a few more like that.
See where the box is. Didn't bother looking. Typical. All over there. And get myself a gun. Coming to a district near you. Ah, typical, it's up here. Oh, fuck. I need the Shadow Man. I mean, I need the...
What can I tell you? I'm what's known as a leg breaker.
Just in case I have to escape. Let's get up there. Where do you do the hoop? There it is.
starting to think being a monster has its advantages.
Oh crap. Let's just run through the portal for a bit. Oh shit, I didn't open it. Got a slap.
Did someone drug me? Let me guess. We brought this on ourselves.
Let's get window open. Let's get the stairs open. Oh crap. Let's
Maybe
run
the
back.
magic man's pulling some kind of trick on all of us.
So it's double XP at the moment, so I probably won't upload the video for a little bit.
What? You gonna steal my money? Looks like a big gun. Sounds about right. Better have some crawlers.
I can only help you if you confess. Only through acceptance can the mark be removed.
Alright, let's go back and get a gun. As you can see, holding pretty strong. Should have got quick revive.
That it? Fuck it, it'll have to do.
Oh, behind me. This is why you should never be listening to music and playing zombies.
I just know this ain't gonna be a fair fight. One by one, you're gonna lose all your heads, monster.
Let's go. Really do with oh god, I didn't activate it.
You're gonna punch yourself out, big guy. I think that one knocked out.
Oh god. Well, I guess that was a good show of performance. Even though I did rubbish. At least I got through the round. I haven't played this level in a while. You can see how it's filling my RAM there. VRAM.